Good evening, everybody. It is day 12, I do believe, of the COVID-19 Kansas City, Missouri lockdown. I went through this video this morning and added it to Facebook, but then realized I forgot to add the title to it, so I thought, oh my gosh, let me go back and edit it, and then I guess I deleted the original video, and I wasn't supposed to do that. And it takes too many steps to retrieve it through YouTube. So I'm just starting over. I went on a little cruise today to see my dad in Clinton and took him a dog kennel for his little doggy. And he's got such a little cute dog. And I have been watching CNN with my dad and stuff like that. So it was really enjoyable to get away from the house just for a little while. He doesn't live too far from me. Now, I wanted to go over a couple things. Governor Parsons has stated that they're looking for volunteers for the Missouri Disaster Medical Assistance Team. That's Missouri Disaster Medical Assistance Team. And I put that link on my Facebook under Doc, D-O-C, Rogers, R-O-G-E-R-S. And what they need retired or current medical staff to volunteer. It says volunteer, but I looked at the page because I was going to apply for like the logistics or the communications part. And you still get paid. It's just different pay rates for whatever position you're placed in. So, again, they're looking for logistics, communications, dentistry, lab science. They're looking for medicine and nursing and allied health. And then I wanted to also state that I keep seeing reports, the stimulus checks could be in here into your bank accounts as early as the 9th. That is Thursday. So some people will start seeing it show up in their bank accounts, because if the IRS already has your information for your bank account, if that's how you've been receiving the last 2 years of your tax money, they are going to start sending those out. Now, they did say the IRS will set up a page. You can always Google it. Make sure you're Googling the right, legit stuff, though. Just don't start putting your information into a site that's not well maintained by the government. Because if you don't want to wait for a paper check, which could be May or June or whenever, because it takes a lot to get the paper checks out. A lot more. So it's a bigger process for that. So if you don't want to wait for a paper check and you're used to getting your checks in the mail or in the bank, direct deposit, then I suggest that you make sure that the IRS has your information, because you want to make sure you get that check before it's too late. You know, like what if you need to pay a bill and you're depending on that money? Now, of course, there's so many rumors going around. Some say if you're disabled, you won't get it. I don't believe that, because I've been watching the news. And the news, well, the conferences, the press conferences, they say you're going to get it if you're disabled. You're going to get it if you're on SSI. They're even trying to come up with the second part of the stimulus package. Nancy Pelosi is really pushing for these homeless people. What about them? You know, they need money too. Well, if they're homeless, but they've still filed, let's say they're homeless but they work and they pay taxes, then they deserve a stimulus check too. So how are we going to help them? And there's other people out there that, you know, there's got to be some way that they can get some help. So another thing I wanted to mention is Hy-Vee starting tomorrow in the Kansas City metro area. well, this includes Kansas too. If you have a Hy-Vee in your location, then you're going to want to hear this. Tomorrow, they are doing similar to Walmart, but they're not going to decide how many people can come in. They're going, in a way, they are going to determine this by one customer per cart. So, Tiny, lay down. So, if you are used to taking your kids to the store, you can't do that no more. Not to Hy-Vee. And don't do it at Walmart, because you got to wait in line at Walmart. They have these little tents, like by the curb, and the store employees are there, a couple of them, and maybe they have a radio and they're seeing how many people are in the store at that time. Maybe, I don't know how they're doing it, because I'm not going to Walmart to find out, and I'm not going to stand in line. So, I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that things are still changing. They say that Washington didn't report as many positive cases or deaths or something like that, but I believe it's the calm before the storm. I don't think that they should act too haste, because it's still not over with. I mean, it's just beginning. I mean, we're over 300,000 positive cases, and I can't remember the exact number, but I think it's almost 10,000 right now of deaths. So nationwide, just in the USA. And globally, oh my gosh, it's a horrifying number. It's like 1,200,000 and some odd 100,000 of people globally that are testing positive. Now, I did just watch a conference, and somebody is sending back 400 respirators. That's good. They don't need them. They believe they don't need them. Maybe it's New York. But I also saw in California they're setting up cots at some convention center or something. I don't want to say exactly where it is, because I don't want to give the wrong information. But I do want to remind everybody, this is still scary times. And effective tomorrow through the 24th, we have our state of Missouri lockdown this time. Not just Jackson County or Wyandotte County or whatever. It is statewide now, because we just keep getting these deaths that are rising and positive cases that are rising. So it's time to really get serious now. I mean, it should have been done already, but who am I to say? However, I commend those who are still staying strong, and remember, God loves you. And I love you, and give each other a virtual hug. Everybody's going to be okay. Pray, pray, pray. And wash your hands. Don't forget to wash your hands. I say that I try to say that on every video. Yes. And make you some hand sanitizer at home. I am coming up with I have a brainstorm. And so I might be able to come out of this pandemic with making a new strategy to help the community. So I will let you guys know more about that later. It's a good thing to help the economy, and to help my family, to help me. So I will let you guys know more as I reveal the results of how it's turning out. So I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm sorry that I messed up this morning, and I'm sorry that I missed yesterday's blog. But I wish you all well. You have a great night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm out.